I can't wait. So, no, I forgive you also because you were at the Super Bowl, so you probably have not slept.
Yes. Let me take my glasses off. I haven't slept. Hi, everybody.
It's when the glasses come off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a ritual here.
I know. When the glasses come off, you're always, hi, everybody. It's like the charm sets in. But so were you up like all night long at the Super Bowl?
Yes. Other educational avenues that I'm going to make sure I can share the knowledge that I have, things you've been seeing me doing with Revolt, even the way I've been handling, going into different industries and being very, very focused that it's bigger than what I'm doing right now. It's about like really changing the game for the future so we all get an even chance, a fair chance, a fair playing field. And, I tell people I'm living the Black American dream.
Yeah.
By your success later on. That club is an unspoken club that was an amazing club, very influential. 2 records broke out of there. Like it would be, and if you was getting dropped from your label and you had something going that club, you was good. Like you was gonna get your budget open. Yeah. Like it meant something in there, bro. It was like, did that help you cultivate Bad Boy? Because you had the shirts in there. Rest in peace to he was making.
I don't even think I knew at the time that there was even a movie called Breaking. So he put me up on a lot of and that was one of the first rap songs I remember hearing. And then I went and watched the movie, and then I was all in. This is my friend LL over here. Some of you know him as LL Cool J. I know him as Todd.
Yeah. What did he say on the poster? I've been waiting for it. This is the most exciting thing I've pressed play on ever.
I mean, I can't even gauge that. I can't even gauge that because backing up to what I remember, like my earliest memories of hip hop would be for sure Ice-T, Reckless. And then I saw the movie Breaking. My Uncle Ronnie actually brought the tape over, the Breaking tape. And I don't even think I knew at the time. I was like 10 or 11. And he said, "To Marshall, salute. You can do anything you put your mind to." That's LL Cool J quoting.
Like my close friends call me Puff, so I would call me Puff. Yeah, Puff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll call you Puff. I never know. When I see it, just go, hey, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it also depends on what kind of mood I'm in, If I'm acting crazy, that's Diddy. You know what I'm saying? If I'm like dancing real smooth with a girl, that's Puff Daddy. If like I'm looking like I'm scared or nervous or shy, that's Sean. And Puff is just.
What happened? What do the women call you? What if they? There's so many names.
I gotta make sure my part is tight so I can pass it off to my man right. And I was excited, you know what I'm saying? Me and Mace are cool.
It was an exciting verse, my brother.
Yeah, thank you. Me and Mace are cool. We've kept in touch over the years. And I love Mace. I mean, if it wasn't for Mace, I wouldn't be where I was at today. Me and him, like Batman and Robin. So it felt good to be able to get back on the record with him. And also then this is one of the hottest records, the most intense records in the club, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hoard the information. I don't want to hoard the good feelings, the anything. So my right now my thing is just about, just being that shining example. God sent me here to inspire you, and I'm just going to keep getting busy and doing the work. But it is that transition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This Eminem dropping today is really me back on the scenes as a producer.
Okay.
When you do so many different things.
Hey guys, it's Mandy today. We are talking about Eminem and Diddy again. Eminem isn't finished taking shots at Shed Diddy Combs in Fuel Shady Edition, featured on the newly released The Death of Slim Shady Keg Expanded Memoirs Edition. The rapper revives allegations that Combs was involved in the murders of the Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur accusations. He also raised on the original version of Fuel and his 2018 diss track Killshot Eine Fuel Shady Edition, which originally featured Jid Eminem takes aim at Combs, following verses from West alongside Bougie and Griff Notorious, Big's death was the domino effect of Tupac's murder, like facial tissue, whose card should I clean next Puff Fam raps till he's in police handcuffs guilty. Will he step up like G never turned himself, and who knows how many more murders there'll have been or me mixed up. Prepare for me to not choose none of my words carefully. Eminem first suggested this connection to Diddy on his track Kill Shot, a diss aimed at MGK, who was signed to Diddy's Bad Boy Records. On that track, Eminem rapped Kells, "The day you put out a hit, the day did." He admits that he put the hit out that got Pac killed. For those who tuned into the death of Slim Shady upon its July release, Eminem's jabs at Combs were a recurring theme throughout the album. On Antichrist, he alludes to the disturbing footage of Diddy physically seeing his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura. In Bad One, Eminem brings up accusations that Combs planted an explosive in Kid T's car while Cutie was dating Ventura. In the original Fuel, M once again suggested Combs' involvement in the deaths of Tupac and Biggie. Combs is currently grappling with a barrage of legal battles following Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against him in November. Adding to his troubles, this week, former Danity Kane member Don Richard also filed a lawsuit accusing Combs of sexual battery and saw during their decade-long professional relationship in a significant legal blow to Sean Diddy. Combs, a Michigan inmate, has secured a $100 million default judgment in a case. The plaintiff, Derek Lee Cardello Smith, also incarcerated, alleges that Combs drugged and assaulted him at a party in Detroit back in 1997. This ruling was made after Combs did not attend a virtual court hearing. The payment schedule laid out by the court demands Combs pay $10 million monthly beginning in October 2024. Cardello Smith, who is serving an unrelated sentence, claims he first encountered Combs at a Detroit area restaurant. Before heading to the party where the alleged incident occurred, he accused Combs of spiking his drink and committing the SUES while he was unconscious. The lawsuit further mentions that Combs tried to settle the case by offering $2.3 million, but Cardello Smith rejected the offer and continued pursuing the lawsuit. This judgment arrives alongside other accusations against Combs, including a June admission of assaulting his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a 2016 incident. A representative for EMS has not responded to media requests for comments. Diddy Combs now faces a $100 million default judgment after failing to address the SA lawsuit brought by Derek Lee Cardello Smith. The lawsuit claims that in 1997, Diddy drugged Cardello Smith at a party and inappropriate contact followed while both were drinking and smoking weed. Cardello Smith says he woke up to see Diddy engaging in sexual activity with a woman and allegedly heard him say, "I did this to you too." The court set a payment plan requiring $10 million monthly installments. Starting in October, Diddy's attorney refuted the claims, labeling Cardello Smith a convicted felon and sexual predator. The track record of filing fraudulent lawsuits. Combs' legal team aims to have the judgment overturned. Heenan Ivory Wayne first brought the family into the spotlight with the groundbreaking sketch comedy series In Living Color, which aired on Fox. He was soon joined by his talented siblings, Damon Himmel, Shaw, and Marlon, as after In Living Color ended, the Wayans brothers continued to leave their mark on the industry. Keenan shifted to directing and helmed the hit comedy Scary Movie. Meanwhile, Damon became a household name for starring in TV sitcoms like My Wife and Kids. Sean and Marlon formed a comedy duo, appearing together in fan-favorite films like White Chicks and Little Men. However, in recent years, the once dominant Wayans family has seemed less visible in the entertainment world. Various factors, such as changing priorities, unconventional career choices, and public controversies, may have contributed to this. For fans, the evolution of their careers has been an intriguing journey filled with both successes and setbacks. Despite their reduced presence in mainstream media, the Wayans family remains an iconic name in comedy. Marlon Wayans, the youngest sibling, has spent over 30 years making audiences laugh, yet being the youngest of the Wayans clan often makes him the subject of playful teasing by his family. Marlon has carved out a successful solo career, but is never far from the WN family legacy. The conversation didn't just center on business dealings. Marlon also opened up about personal experiences, including the pain of losing both his parents. He explored these themes in his new comedy special Good Grief, which highlights how humor can be a way to cope with the darkest moments of life. Despite the sensitive subject matter, Marlon maintains that laughter can exist even amid sorrow. When the interviewer challenged Marlon's metaphor comparing financial disputes to physical harm, Wayans clarified that he was speaking figuratively about how the Vivian family had been financially impacted. He labeled those involved in the deals as terrible people. Well, despite these challenges, the Vivian family remains Hollywood royalty, especially in the world of comedy. Their legacy began in the early 1980s, and Marlon acknowledges the significant influence of his older brothers Keenan Ivory and Damon Wayne. Keenan, the creator of In Living Color, and Damon, a stand-up comedian and star of My Wife and Kids, helped pave the way for the rest of the family. Marlon has successfully carved out his own identity, but even with his success, he still holds the role of the kid brother within the Wans clan. During the promotion of his June 25th comedy show in Houston, Marlon shared a humorous story about his brother Damon. Surprised to learn they were both performing in Houston at the same time, Marlon suggested he open for Damon. However, Damon's response was less than enthusiastic. Marlon, mimicking Damon's signature humor, recounted Damon's sarcastic retort, "Why are you trying to steal my ticket sales?" According to Marlon, Damon's playful rejection came with a mix of love and sibling rivalry. He fondly recalled times when he was the target of his older brother's teasing. One incident that stood out was when Damon jokingly insisted that Marlon wear a little suit to the Oscars, which, as Marlon humorously admitted, actually happened at the Emmys, a mix-up that still stings as a public blunder. Marlon continued the story, mimicking Damon once again, "No, you're too ugly to be on stage. Stay where you are and let people come see your ugly self at your show at the Bayou Music Center." Despite Damon's constant jabs, Marlon reflected on their brotherly bond with humor and affection, noting that Damon, though tough, has always been an important influence on him, even when he's on the receiving end of his brother's jokes. Marlon embraces the humor, knowing it's all part of their dynamic. Marlon Wayne has always taken his sibling rivalry and stride, reflecting on his relationship with his brothers. He shared, "Marlon said he loved me, but I don't think Damon liked me too much because I was my mom's baby. I don't think any of them liked me because I got all the hugs." Marlon jokes about his comedic redemption, one day teasing that he's saving his moment to get back at his brothers until they're too old to retaliate. Laughter has been the constant thread that holds the Wans family together through the ups and downs of their sibling dynamics. While their teasing often bordered on tough love, in their journey through comedy all the more entertaining. Marlon recalled, "Seeing Damon was like a joke to me, and it wasn't just him, Sean and Keenan too." He added humorously, "They made me go to the Oscars in a little suit while they all looked fly." This playful banter has been a hallmark of their brotherhood, particularly as the youngest sibling in a family full of comedians. It's clear Marlon experienced a unique dynamic growing up with his brother, Damon often leading the charge in ribbing him. Marlon also referenced another sibling, Shawn Wayne, widely known for his work as an actor, comedian, writer, and producer. Shawn rose to fame as one half of the comedy duo The Wayans brothers, co-starring with Marlon in the sitcom that aired on WBTV from 1995 to 1999. Born into a family deeply rooted in the entertainment industry, Shawn is the ninth of 10 siblings. The Wans family, raised by a social worker mother and a supermarket manager father, became a powerhouse in Hollywood. Shan's siblings, including Keenan Ivory Wayne, Damon Wayne Sr., and Kim Wayne, have all contributed to successful projects like Scary Movie, In Living Color, Don't Be a Menace, White Chicks, My Wife and Kids, and Little Man. One scene from Scary Movie that sparked speculation shows Ray in a locker room, playfully questioning his friend about the perceived gayness of his outfit. Ray then adjusts his vest, asking humorously, "What about now?" In another scene, Ray requests his girlfriend dress like a man before they become intimate. These comedic moments blurred the line between the character's persona and Shawn's real-life identity, leading some fans to conflate the two. However, Shawn's long-term relationship with fitness expert Ursula Alberto further dispelled any rumors about his orientation. The couple was together from 1999 to 2008, sharing 3 children: Leela, born in 1999, Ilya in 2002, and Marlon Wayne in 2004. Although the two eventually separated, Shan continues to lead a relatively private personal life. Despite the speculation, Scene's portrayal of Ray was meant to entertain, with the character's ambiguity serving as a comedic device rather than a reflection of the actor's own identity. In one of the more memorable scenes, Ray asks his friend for reassurance that he doesn't look gay while wearing a yellow vest, only to adjust it, and jokingly ask, "What about now?" Moments like these, crafted for humor, fueled discussions about Shawn's real-life orientation. Another scene that added to the intrigue featured Ray requesting his girlfriend to wear men's clothing during an intimate moment, further confusing viewers. While these scenarios were designed to elicit laughs, they also prompted questions about Shawn's personal life, blurring the line between his on-screen persona and reality. Ultimately, the rumors surrounding Shawn Wayans' orientation were a product of his character's comedic ambiguity. In Scary Movie, the humor in the film was meant to play on stereotypes and exaggerate situations for comedic effect, not to reflect the actor's true personal life. Today, Shawn continues to focus on his career while maintaining a low profile, allowing his work to speak for itself rather than the speculation, it's important to understand that an actor's portrayal of a character in a film doesn't necessarily reflect their real-life identity. In the case of Sean, Wayne's off-screen relationships and experiences dispel any misconceptions that may arise from his on-screen roles. Shane is not the only Wayne sibling to face rumors. His younger brother, Marlon Wayne, who also starred in the Scary Movie franchise, faced speculation after being seen with a TSA agent in 2010. In light of these issues, public figures like Marlon Wayne, who openly support and embrace their Kia family members, often become targets for some remarks. As Pride Month began in 2019, Marlon posted a loving tribute to his daughter, Eminem, on Instagram, sharing a photo of her with a heartfelt caption, "Happy Pride to my pride and joy. I wouldn't change one effing thing about you. Love you to the moon, around the sun, through the galaxies, and back again." With this post, Marlon not only celebrated his daughter's identity, but also used his platform to advocate for inclusivity and understanding. His message of support set a positive example at a time when public solidarity with the Kia community is more important than ever. While the majority of comments on Marlon's Instagram post were support, a few negative, and some remarks prompted him to respond. One user wrote, "Another brother from Hollywood who failed his kids." Another comment added, "Sorry for you both, God's laws are real." Yet another remarked, "They're all gay for real, just haven't come out yet." In response to these hurtful comments, Marlon stood firm, refusing to be swayed by ignorance. His actions serve as a reminder that despite the progress made, progressive views still exist. Marlon's public support for his daughter and the Kia community demonstrates the importance of standing up for love, acceptance, and inclusivity in a world that can still be hostile toward those who are different. Marlon Wayne recently addressed some colorful comments regarding his interaction with a fan on social media after a photo of a woman sparked rumors. He humorously responded on Twitter, saying, "Y'all smoking something if you think she's not fine. How are they calling her anything but beautiful? What are they even smoking?" This playful defense shows how Marlon often uses humor to handle public speculation and rumors. However, Marlon's brother Damon Wayne has faced more serious controversy, particularly regarding his defense of Bill Cosby during the height of the allegations against the comedian. Damon, who starred in Living Color and had a successful career in movies and sitcoms, made headlines after defending Cosby on the Breakfast Club radio show. When asked about the accusations, he made some controversial remarks, suggesting that some of the women accusing Cosby were just unreachable. Damon stirred further controversy by jokingly saying, "If I were him, I'd divorce my wife, give her all my money, and go to a deposition smoking a cigar with maybe a collude." He also cast doubt on the validity of the accusations, suggesting that Cosby had consensual relationships with the women and questioning why some accusations were only coming to light decades later. "How big is this thing that it gives you amnesia for 40 years? Damon quipped, sparking outrage when the show's host pointed out that some of Cosby's accusers had come forward many years earlier. Damon didn't relent. He questioned their stories, sarcastically saying, "If you listen to them, they say the first time. How many times did it happen? Just listen to what they're saying. Some of them are really unconvincing." Although Damon later backtracked, slightly apologizing to anyone who might have been a victim, his comments left a lasting negative impression. Bill Cosby faced allegations from more than 40 women, which led to a criminal investigation by Los Angeles police. Though no charges were filed at the time, Cosby admitted to marital infidelity, but denied any criminal wrongdoing, claiming that all encounters were consensual. Despite this, Damon's defense of Cosby led to a significant backlash on social media. Critics labeled Damon as dismissive of women's experiences, with one person on Twitter calling him a douchebag and another saying Damon Wayne doesn't respect women. Many found his comments about Cosby's scandal offensive, and Damon's defense was labeled as dismissive of the serious nature of the allegations. In addition to his defense of Cosby, Damon also criticized what he saw as a double standard in how Cosby was treated compared to other celebrities like Woody Allen and Stephen Collins, who faced allegations of their own but did not receive the same level of public outrage. Damon believed that Cosby's fall from grace was partly due to his outspoken criticism of young black men, which caused him to lose support within the black community. Damon's career, though long and successful, has had its share of ups and downs after his run on in Living Color. He continued acting in films and television. However, his 2006 attempt to return to sketch comedy with The Underground, which was promoted as In Living Color on steroids, was short-lived. The show was canceled after just one season, with Variety calling it warmed over impromptu that labors too hard to shock the Wayans brothers. Despite their accomplishments in Hollywood, have not been immune to the effects of rumors and controversies. From Damon's defense of Cosby to Marlon addressing rumors about his personal life and family, the Wayans family has faced their share of public scrutiny. Despite this, they remain influential figures in comedy, as always speculation and rumors continue to surround the family, and it's unclear how this will impact their future careers. For now, the Bildian brothers continue to navigate the challenges of being in the public eye, and their legacy in the entertainment industry remains significant. That's it for today. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.